Ec20, me and my football team. Soul to soul talk, me and my football team. Live guiding conversations with Morai, Amoro and Jenai summer. Let's talk about all the players within ourselves, Jenai, spoke Morai, Amoro. What do you mean by players, Morai? When we were born, we came on the physical theater stage, where we came to play our part. However, we must understand that we are not playing out one player, one role, but many. Compare it with having a football team. Each player acts out something different, and they all have a different purpose. Think about your team and its different players, such as the worker, the eater, the adventurer, the romancer, the lazy one, the arguer, the controller, the observer, the bored one, the frantic one, the happy one, the easy one, and many more. All these players or characters are a part of our inner team. We may like certain ones and dislike others, but they're all playing a part. There is no perfect football team, for we are all living in an imperfect world. Imperfect means it always changes, and it is created with opposites. This world could not exist without the existence of opposites. We know we could not know sadness without having experienced joy and vice versa. Unfortunately, most of us forget to recognize this very important fact, and consequently we end up in a losing game of characters and players fighting amongst each other. No existing team will only have perfect players, just as our life experience is not only held sunshine and smiling faces. We have to accept this fact. Plus, we have to accept all our different players and characters. Because when one character feels neglected, suppressed, not accepted, it starts to rebel and starts to become the player or character we have the most problems with. Where are all these players or characters coming from, Morai? They are inside our mind, and they are all part of the game. This makes it not easy, and for this reason a coach needs to come in the game, which in most cases was never present. Most of our teams, and everybody has one, are run without a coach. The players are doing what they want, and it is a very confusing game, or in most cases a battlefield. Where is this coach then coming from? The coach also comes from our mind, or is part of the mind, which you know as Kalimobanko, the one with the many faces. The one with the many faces indicates all our different players and characters. One other important fact we must not forget. These coaches have no authority to fire any of the players. Are you saying that I cannot kick out any of these characters because some I do not like at all? Asked Jenai. A coach, or in other words our mind, which we know as Kalimobanko, is just like the players, hired by the owner and management. In our situation, this is Kandu, the creator and owner of creation, with everybody inside and each individual with her or his team. In order to play successfully in the match of life, we have to accept the team, and the coach might need years of training in order to be okay with oneself and with all the players and characters. The coach will have to work with each individual player or character in order to create harmony. Every individual player is equally important, and the team and the coach need to start understanding that the game of life is not just about winning and losing, but maneuvering playfully through the adventure of life. So with the help of our awareness of Kandu, let's learn to play the game of life well, And let us be on guard for Kalimobanko, our mind, which wants us to lose ourselves in the game of life and all these different characters. The mind doesn't want a coach, but wants to do whatever it wants, and the result is a dysfunctional team which constantly fights with other team players inside others. Thank you, Morai. You are most welcome, Jenai.